adjust my aperture or something. Turn my audio up too, man. You know I like to lounge back in my chair when I kick it. Feel like Arsenio, Bill Maher, Stephen A. Fucking them sway with the cameras. Then I go hard. True reporter got a story from the fucking start.
Man Cave for Cheddar. That original Hip Hop Paparazzi.
Come on, let's give it up. Yeah. Alright. We live up in this bad boy. I got Abtraxx tonight. What up, Ab?
What's going on?
Alright, yes, sir. He's the man you want to know.
Yes.
The man you gotta know. If you got digital content of any form, of any type, we're gonna get into that. But let's talk about what you got going on and how you got started. Basically, you DJ Monday, Mixtape Mondays. Can you let them know where that began and how you got to do Mixtape Mondays? And first, R.I.P. to Big Kap. For anything, rest in peace to Big Kap first. But let's get into it. Explain to them, please.
Okay, so first of all, my name is Abtraxx, Abtraxx. I am from Harlem World. I am a Atlanta transplant now, right? That's what they call it. Like we didn't somehow finagle our way down here. I am a little bit different. I am cut from a different cloth, and what I mean by that is, I would like to first say is, like, one of my grandfathers, because I want to start from there, he was one of the first black businessmen in Harlem. He had dry cleaners. That's how I grew up. I grew up in an atmosphere that my grandfather was the owner. He had employees, and I have never, it's certain things I have never dealt with because I came into a realm of a young businessman. So business is one of the things that I guess I was bred, like they say, by blood, right? Mm-hmm. Not by association. So with this saying that, I've been chasing this music thing for a minute. Mm-hmm. I started out DJing. Got my first turntables at the age of 13 years old, and I realized that DJs didn't make a lot of money, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to be a DJ no more. Uh-huh. So in some realm of that, I started managing.
So how old were you when you started managing? Like what year is this? Who was you managing?
I might have been 25, 26 years old.
Oh, what year was this, rather? We don't want to give up too much.
No, okay. I started managing DJ Capone probably like 2000. He was like one of the independent mixtape DJs at the time. Uh-huh. Like there was a Brucey B, DJ Clue. Capone was on that list. So when you went to there and you looking for that CD or them new songs, Capone name was on
Exactly.
That,
Give it up to Capone. You know what I mean? Had a couple of those. Hey, Capone. A couple of those. Yes.
From Capone, one of his friends was DJ Thorough. So we worked with Thorough, and also DJ Mary Mack. She's like one of the big female DJs. Right? Yes, she is Madonna's official DJ. She comes in with the shield on her face, DJing. Yo, that's like one of the dopest things. And I'm happy that I was able to be a part of somebody who was able to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not just, I work with him. Nah, you move to the next level. Like that's like a real dope accomplishment. But in present time, let's take it to my boy Big Kap.
Yeah, that's how you got into Mixtape Monday. So explain that. Explain how you got over there.
Okay, so Big Kap moved to Atlanta.
Because that's Big Kap's show, correct?
Correct.
Mixtape Monday is Kap's show.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mixtape Monday is DJ Big Kap show. Mixtape Monday, New Music Monday. On his show, I still use his voice. Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of clips of his voice of talking about the Mixtape Monday show and all that. So I kept his torch, his legacy lit by being able to establish his hip-hop rap show of one of the things that he did when he came to Atlanta on Highly Unique Radio. I actually got a shirt on.
Okay. Highly Unique Radio. Give it up. Hey! All right. So after his passing, what transpired and how did we, kind of get to, you kind of overseeing the stations?
Well, first of all, before we go into that, Kap was a great dude. no matter who you was, he didn't have a chip on his shoulder. He wasn't big, anything. I just want to give you a story.
Okay. Please,
a
please
good story.
do. I want to listen. I want to hear. Please.
We was in we was in club Tongue and Groove, which is down here in Atlanta, and it's just one of our regular nights. You know, one of the things we always went to all the clubs and see some DJs and stuff. And this guy walked up to Kap, right, and like, because he's the Kap, sometimes you got to play different roles. So I was kind of like playing like security, like as we walking through. Guy walks up and I like kind of stop him. He's like, "Oh my God, is that Big Kap?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, I would love to meet him." So I introduced him to Kap. He says, "Kap, oh my God, I love you. You Biggie Smalls DJ. Oh my God." And the Kap was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And then we walked out the club. And I said to Kap, "Kap, you don't realize how big you are. This is just something that you love to do because it's your passion. But you don't really realize how big you are, because you made that kid's life today. You know what I'm saying? You made his day. Let me rephrase that. You made his day today. But you know what I'm saying? Just show him your compassion and love." So that was one thing about him. Like, he showed love to no matter who, everybody. You know what I'm saying? He'll work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So with saying that, he came to Atlanta. He worked with Highly Unique Radio. He had 2 shows, Mixtape Monday, where he was introducing all independent rap, like a mixtape show. And then he had the Friday Night Block Party, which he played all, like, everything. I still do his shows. Like I said, I use this quote on my Instagram all the time. Lost but not forgotten. The fire will never go out. And within saying that, his 2 shows till today, Friday Night Block Party, which come on from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Mixtape Monday, which come on from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It is definitely an independent platform for indie artists. We are a Nielsen rated BDS station, so your spins count. We do pay ASCAP SoundScan for the mechanical right royalties. So within this space that I kind of like took over for Kap, because now, because of my passion when I was DJing, I was younger, I'm back DJing. How ironic is that?
Give it up, getting back on the turntable, go back on the computers.
Yeah, computers now,
computers,
right?
Exactly.
I started from
digital.
1210s. I had 1210s, which I still have my original 1210s.
Yeah. I remember years ago coming through Harlem, and you lived on maybe 129th, 128th, 130th. Okay, 130th in Linux. I come through, coming a little basic, around the little side. Full of records.
Yes.
Full of records in there.
Yes.
That
was
like usually my stop when I was like, "Yo, I need something to smoke. Please tell me. Please tell me. You got me."
Well, it is
right?
It is uptown, and we are known
I got somebody for you. Meet me over here.
We are known for Purple Haze and Sour Diesel. Piff, as we call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give it up to Beta Glass. We got Beta Glass in the building tonight. You see that? You see that beautiful piece of artwork? We're going to get into this, too, in a few. I got a little, I think there's some treats in there. What is that? It sounds sweet. Okay.
Nice little nuggets.
Little sun in there. Yeah. All right. We'll try that out in a minute. Yes, sir. And you are a consumer of the cannabis plant, correct?
Yeah, I'm not only a consumer of the cannabis. I can't call myself a political activist yet, but I am in the realm of the world. It's sad that it takes so much emphasis on a plant that is not killing people, that it takes so much away from our whole us as a people. You know what I'm saying? It's weed. Weed does not kill nobody. I've never known nobody to smoke no weed and go shoot up no shit or do no crazy shit. Usually they may be couch stuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Or very creative, because some of the best movies and books have been written on marijuana.
Yeah, I agree. Give it up to the cannabis plant. Hey! All right. Yes. So, back to Cap. That's where you are now. You
Yeah.
got the station.
So yes, I'm back to Cap. I got the station. I'm running the shows. One of the things about indie artists, it's just like a little enlightenment. Indie artists don't realize that this passion of music is really a business. I kind of changed the name. You know, a lot of people say the music business. I rephrased it the other way, the business music. We're in a digital world to where a few clicks, a few likes, you can have 1 million viewers. And I try to educate artists on how to protect their digital content, from videos to music to images. So I have a little. I found a niche.
All right. A niche. Give it up to niches. I like niches. Hey, I like niches. That's a nice place to be when you find your own niche.
Yeah, I found the niche. My niche is education. Educating artists or creative people how to digitally encode and collect their mechanical right royalties for their music, videos, creative ideas. What that entails is the collective properties of what you've created to be able to license and register under your business and under your company. Most of these artists don't even have none of their business in order.
So I'm going to break that down in layman's term, in common sense term for some folks. So basically, anybody with any digital media, you basically say, this is how you code it so you get you monetize every time this is played.
Correct.
You know, so music, videos, commercials, and whatever it is, and it's on a digital platform, you come see Abtraxx, and he'll make sure he can set you up and get your digital money correct.
Correct.
All right.
Easy job, very simple. Nobody is teaching this. Nobody is showing us anything. They just say, okay, the music business. The record labels knew about this years ago. They're not telling you that in 1989 that they started converting their analogs over to digital content, and because it's digital content, there's a different pay scale and pay rate pertaining to the digital content. They're not telling you. You just in your house and say, you know what, I want to create this song. Boom, you come up with an idea, you write the song, you go in your house, you record it, you go outside in front of your hood, you shoot the video, and then you put it up. And then you send Cheddar, over there and say, yo, Cheddar, check out my video. And right before the video play, there's a commercial playing. But the artist is not getting that money.
Not at all.
Not at all. And that's what I do. That's my little niche with a window. I show you how to make sure that you monetize your music, your videos, your images, and everything by digitally encoding.
Exactly. Y'all hear that, right? You hear that, right? I see y'all listening back there. Give it up right there. Make sure y'all sign. So if somebody wants this, where do they go? If they want this, how do they go? How do they get it? If they want to get your services, how do they reach out? Hit you on Instagram or just,
you can hit me on my Instagram, Abtraxx, which is direct. But I have an email. It's called Digital Music Advisors. And it sounds the way it spells. digitalmusicadvisors@gmail.com. digitalmusicadvisors.com. You know, you can go in there, check it out. You can reach me. We sit down, we talk about packages, what you need to get done. Well, also, look, artists make a mixtape. There's 10 songs on the mixtape. Every song need to be coded. Why? There might be a DJ out in Japan that's playing your record. That's playing your record over in Europe. That's playing your record. Because of the internet, is unlimited of where this music can go. Highly Unique Radio, we are an internet station. We have 900,000 listeners. That is one of my issues that I have with independent artists that comes through. None of their information, none of their stuff is coded. So I just facilitate that little need for them. So then if you need to get your music heard and you need the record labels at Def Jam, they're going to pull it up and say, oh yeah, you're playing at Highly Unique Radio. This is one of the independent stations in Atlanta that is buzzing. You know what I'm saying? And like you said yesterday, we had PNB Chizzy on there. That's PNB Rocks and their little crew. It's not like independence that's not known. Everybody that comes through our station is really doing something, moving. Also, we have Chris Gotti, who is the program director. You know, and he has the whole Adventure Music Group, and he has a distribution service of Adventure Music Distribution where they distribute the independent artists also. So our platform is very huge, and like I said, I got that little niche to make sure that you get in your money.
So this is the man cave, right?
Yes, it's the man
this
cave.
Is the man cave, correct? And like,
where's the bitches?
Like, see, here we go. Hey, you knew where we was going. Hey, where's the women? Hey, we ain't even drinking or nothing. We need to pour some drink. But I knew you before the DJ and stuff. You hang out.
Yes, I party.
You party.
Yes,
Yeah, you party. So you ever, kind of wake up one night and like, yo, how I get here? Or wake up one morning?
You know something? See, I have this famous saying, and it goes back to Mike Tyson. That girl went to Mike Tyson's room at 2:00 in the morning, right? If you look at her, she's not pretty. She's not nothing. So kind of like anything kind of goes at a certain hour. So I call it Mike Tyson hour. So with this saying that during Mike Tyson hour, kind of anything kind of goes, you know. And initially, you go to the fucking club, you see all the bad ones. You're like, oh yeah, and then it's like, okay, I've been crapping out, but shorty ass is fat. Oh, it's Mike Tyson hour. It all goes. You might not never see her in the daytime. Might be a lot of phone calls, but you still make the Mike Tyson visits.
Yeah, so no bad drunk experiences.
Nah, you know what? I'm from New York City. The reason why I say I'm from New York City, a lot of game and stuff, and I will never be caught in a situation to where I'm not in control. True that. Give it up to staying in control. Give it up to staying in control. No drug experiences. Not waking up in the hotel like, yo, where my drawers at? No, not me. Not I.
I hear you. Any ever time been like with Kap in any awkward situation, like something just, a fan just way too awkward, like, what the fuck is this fan? What the fuck is this person doing?
See, Kap is different. The reason why I say he's different, like, he comes from the class of Biggie Smalls and some of the great hip hops, and actually he's the reason why New York listens to the South music. He's the one that brought South to New York. He let's say Little John. Let's give a shout out to Little John.
Yeah, that's a big record. Big record right there. Big Kap and Little John. Big record. Big record.
Definitely a big record. That was definitely a crossover record. And he brought that bridge to us South. That he might be the reason a lot of these artists is down here. He's definitely set a legacy on South music. See, Kap is different, and the reason why I say it's different, he's like, for me, he's up there in like the upper echelon of artists.
I'm saying he DJed at the tunnel.
He DJed at the
Anybody
tunnel.
who DJed at the tunnel is like, they just sit up here. You just put them on the wall on the plaque. The tunnel. That's probably like the greatest club of clubs of hip hop ever. So shout out to the tunnel.
Hold up, shout out to Joke No Joke.
Yeah, give it up. And shout out to Big Kap. He's part of history of this. And he's DJ for Biggie. Come on, what else the fuck?
Yeah.
What else needs to be said?
People still send me that video of Biggie throwing that water bottle at Kap. He's messing
up. Yeah, he's messing up. He's like, what are you doing?
See, and I always ask him. See, a lot of people don't know. I always ask him about that. I'm like, yo, what happened on that situation? He was like, it was so hot and the lights were so hot. Back then they had real records. Mm-hmm. The records was warping as he was DJing. So it's not like he was over there. He probably was high too. Shout out to marijuana because. Well, what he told me was the records was warping because of the heat of the lights.
I've heard that before. I've heard DJ say it before.
But Kap, he set. I don't know. He set a precedent for me for as far as how DJs and how music. There's no discrimination. Good music is good music, whether it comes from the South, North, East, West. You know what I'm saying? And since we are in the mecca of hip hop, which is Atlanta now, You know, it's different. You know, I hear so many new and dope artists is ridiculous to me. And shout out to Platinum. He's actually an artist from Harlem that has a Atlanta sound to me. You know what I'm saying? I actually played one of his records last night. It's called "Drugs on Me," his weed song.
Okay, Drugs on Me, Platinum.
Yeah.
Make sure you check it out.
Definitely check it out. But other than that, I don't know, Cheddar. You know, shout out Atlanta for passing this decriminalization.
The new weed law.
Yes.
Yeah, give it up. That's major.
Yes.
You know, give it up. That's major. You know what that's gonna bring us to, right? The new weed law, right? Yeah, give it up. I'm gonna let you bless this right here first. I'm gonna let you do this Beta Glass. Give it up to Beta Glass for putting this pretty, this pretty glassware on the table and making us look good. You know, give it up the long ways. You know, you see it.
That's a like pink right there. That's real nice right there.
Yeah, I think that one make glow or something. That's like a little glow to it, huh?
Oh, that's real nice.
Is there enough water in there?
There's enough water.
Enough water in there?
Too much.
Let me see.
Shout out to Beta Glass.
Right? Atlanta, no arrest, ounce or under. You know, no jail time, no record. You know, you may get a ticket though, $75. Give it up to Beta Glass, live from the Man Cave. Fresh, so fresh, so fresh.
So fresh, so clean.
Yes.
Fresh,
So
clean.
Cheddar DVD, what was your favorite DVD of all time?
Yeah, you fucking me up. I like all your DVDs. You know why? It captures a moment in life for me. It ain't like, okay, I can say I like this specific one. Even though I always refer back to rest in peace. What's his name? From Florida.
OG Double D. He's actually from Memphis. He's from Memphis. That's Tennessee. That's like,
he's from Memphis.
Yeah.
Orange Mound.
But Florida's where you probably seen him first. Miami.
Yeah.
You know.
Double D. That and then you took it there like.
Hold on. Give it up for OG Double D. OG Double D. Come on, man. He a legend, man. So give it up for Dub, man. A real live legend, man. Yeah,
he was really talking that shit that these niggas is talking now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It was for real.
He's what we see today.
Yes.
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 Y'all seen him first on Cheddar, man.
Cheddar DVD. But you
got
see what people don't understand is that was like the fucking MTV to the streets. Like it was different time zone with that. Like you didn't like as now I look back and say I didn't know we was creating history. Whether it's hip hop history or you know what I'm saying, personal history. You just be living life sometimes. Like you came up with an idea and says, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. But you have created a certain segment in people's lives that they can refer to or relate to, and not only that, it's captured. Like that's one of my things about the Alb Lab. It's like capturing the moment. You know what I'm saying? Once we take this picture, that picture is taken. We will never in a million years get that time back. And this is one of the beautiful things about like some of the platforms and some of the stuff that we actually have. You know what I'm saying? And it's real fucking dope to me, you know? So I got to salute Cheddar DVD and you, Cheddar, because
Thank you.
I always enjoy, like I said, my grandfather was a businessman. So when I see people who has that same entrepreneurial spirit, it's a different feeling, different vibe for me. I go all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we're doing. We're providing. We're not waiting for no one. You know what I'm saying? To get
Go get it.
To get to where we're trying to get to. And within saying that, like this whole marijuana green explosion that's getting ready to transpire right here in Atlanta. Shout out to my boy Mecca Cash Color Cannabis. He has a documentary on. It's so crazy because the documentary is actually about why the black people are looked at as criminals and other nationalities are not, because they're making their money and it's becoming legalized. So like we're on this whole fight, going to City Hall, having some of the political realms. He has his podcast, And it's a little bit different for me because, you know, New York, my grandfather had a business here. We might go to City Hall and deal with some people in like the vestibule or secretaries. But in Atlanta, they're touchable here. Mm-hmm. Like you can touch some of these political people to say, look, I need to make some phone calls. We need some people to vote. We need some people to stand up. We need some people to call your local. It's a different feel, a different vibe here. So for me, it's like I am, yes, am on the forefront of helping these laws get passed here, mm-hmm. and pushing the system and promoting this thing, because like we said, it's only a plant, and it's actually helping and healing people.
The thing with the laws is, it's one thing to get to pass the laws, but I think my fight, I know, because I know where I put my time. Mm-hmm. So my time and energy is organizing folks so we can make sure we're in control economically, and we benefit from the monetary money being made off of this. You know what I mean? So like, we should be owning these dispensaries. You know, we should be farmers. We should be growers, because we have suffered the most time behind walls. You know, people have lost so much from their families. Kids have missed out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So much has been lost, and so much time has been taken from us because of this plant. There's no way that anyone else should profit before us. You know, that's just like totally unfair. You're gonna say, we're gonna throw all these people in jail for this. Now it's legal and we control it. And you pay like, hey, I just did 20 years or 5 years or whatever I suffered over this, and now you making the money? No, that ain't fair.
It's not fair.
That ain't fair. And that's how this country works. So we have to make sure that it's our job. It's important that our voices are heard, and we make sure we tell our homies, yeah, like you said, make them phone calls. Holler at your city folks and make sure they put in a dispensary or they put anything in your town that has to do with the cannabis plant, that we are included.
Yes.
You know? Yes. And that, like, we have the backing and we have the support of the cities and the towns that make sure that we get some of this money as well.
Yes, and that's one of the platforms that I use on Highly Unique Radio. My Saturday night show, because I have 3 shows, 10 to 12 is called The Takeover. I use that platform for everything from indie artists, but it's all cannabis related, cannabis driven. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely use my platform and some of my envelope of clout.
You got to think, it's an industry like hip hop, like music. It's an industry, and it's a new industry.
Yes.
Come on, your uncles, your aunties, I bet you they smoke.
Everybody.
Exactly. So we've been a part of this. It was already here. You know what I mean? Like a blunt, a cigar. I don't know. There's not a lot of black-owned cigar companies. There's not. But I bet you, if it wasn't for us, they would be out of business.
Yes, they definitely
So,
would.
like, we are definitely a part of this, and, you know, we should make sure we benefit from this, you know? Shouts out to Long Ways, of course, though, too. You know, black-owned, you know what I mean? Smoke black-owned, man. You dig?
And that leaf is humongous.
Yeah, it's a big, pretty leaf, you know? Yeah, But we here, man. Give it up for Abtraxx coming through, blessing us tonight, you know what I mean? You know, we're going to shoot for some of that classic What You Smoking On, and we're going to take it from there. Thanks for coming out. Cheddar Man Cave, Atlanta, Abtraxx. Make sure you follow him on the gram.
Man Cave for Cheddar. That original Hip Hop Paparazzi.
I imagine a place that I would like to see, a place I would like to be. I think about it every day and night before I go to sleep. It's a feeling I feel that first in my body, about a place I've never been. It's a fantasy on my mind about this place that I would like to see. Hollywood, a place to see, it's where I want, it's where I wanna be. Hollywood, a place to see, it's where I want, it's where I wanna be. It's where I wanna be. It's where I wanna be.
First one's Humboldt, This is the Jack, this is the Lemon, this is the MK Ultra, and this is the Grape Ape. These two guys are 55. This guy's 54, and these guys down here are in the 36 range.
This is what we're smoking right here. That's what we're smoking. It's some of that good granddaddy and the good sour grapes.
When you say purple weed, this is what they're talking about. This is the land of the purple weed. You know, if you don't have purple weed, we don't want it. You know, if it's green, the best green bud you ever had, we don't even want that.
There's a lot of hype and popularity surrounding the purple strains. And I mean, I think that's part of it is, you know, whatever's popular is hot, but there's a reason that it's so popular, and a lot of the strains have higher THC content. You know, the OG Purple Kush and the Granddaddy, those may have, you know, 4 to 7% higher THC levels. So it's strong, and that's why you got the smell. You know, some of the purple now is actually where the growers turn the temperatures down in their grow rooms to make it the plant actually turn purple. That's, you know, it moves, but that's not actually the real true purple, you know, like the Kush or the OG stuff.
You see it's fogged out in here, we smoked out, we loving it. You know I'm smoking on no Fruit Loops. This ain't no Captain Crunch. It's that real deal, baby.
Man Cave for Cheddar, that original Hip Hop Paparazzi.